The government of Nasarawa State is committing in the first phase the sum of 73 million naira in the construction of a permanent camp for the National Youth Service Corps scheme in the state. Construction work at the camp, which is strategically located close to Sawangari of Keffi local government area, is expected to be completed before the next batch of Corps members report for orientation in February. The 6 blocks of accommodation have already reached the lintel level alongside other facilities for the camp. Governor Abdullahi Adamu, who received the NYSC Director General, Brigadier General Walter Oki, on a thank you visit, said the project is part of the government's contribution of making the welfare of Corps members posted to Nasarawa State a priority. After the inspection of the project, Governor Abdullahi Adamu and Brigadier General Walter Oki spoke to journalists.
If you take together the new created states, those of us were created in 1996, probably this is the first state where this kind of effort, is being made. We believe very strongly that we have a duty to the nation to ensure that we do create appropriate environment for those of our brothers and sisters who are being called upon to serve the nation through this program. And no sacrifice would be too much for the state government to make to ensure that these structures are in place so that the environment through the work will be conducive enough. I do appreciate these very trying moments for both state governments, I believe even the federal government itself. And it's not easy to make funds available, but because of the priority rating that we have given, this endeavor, we have been able to master sufficient funds to be able to get the program off the ground.
His Excellency said it is not the first, but I can tell you, minus the FCT, where a camp was built specifically for the NYSC, this is the first. I don't know how to express my feelings because that it is happening in my time is something of joy. Even the first 12 states, some of them don't have orientation camps. I don't want to name the states, but they don't have, and nobody has thought of it. That this state can do it is something that fills me with so much joy. I'm very happy that it is even here in Keffi. It is a few kilometers away from the FCT. Keffi, or rather Nasarawa State, is one of the choice states of Corps members, and there's always comparison. I'm happy that this one, the way I see it, is going to be much more beautiful than the camp we have at
The Nasarawa State Commissioner for Youth and Sports, Mr. Silas Agara, and the State NYSC Director were on the entourage of their chief executives. Hamza Musa Makarfi, NTA News. The National Commission for Refugees, under its Federal Commissioner, Professor Igna Gabriel, paid a courtesy visit on Governor Abdullahi Adamu at the Shandam Road Government House Lafia. Speaking, the National Commissioner said his team is in the state to assess the situation of returnees who were displaced by the crisis in total local government area. He said the team has also come to ask the government for the allocation of a piece of land in Karu for the construction of a resettlement center for returnees from abroad who cannot trace their homes but have something to offer to the progress of the nation. Responding, Governor Abdullahi Adamu said the government can accommodate this major thrust of the Commission but require adequate information as to how the program can actually take up. He stated that Nasarawa State has no problem accommodating any Nigerian desirous of settling down to contribute their quota to its advancement. The governor also expressed appreciation with the efforts of the Commission to go around the country and update its data on the state of displaced people. The Nigerian Television Authority Lafia has since the 22nd of November last year came on board with quality transmission for the people of Nasarawa State and even beyond. The general manager of the station, Engineer Housley, today led a management team on courtesy visit on Governor Abdullahi Adamu to intimate him of the new development. The general manager commended the governor for what he described as tremendous efforts in the development of the tourism, health and education sectors. Engineer Housley also thanked the governor for the sinking of a borehole to provide the station with potable water. The general manager enumerated the problems of the station to include lack of furniture, a vehicle, housing accommodation for management, and non-payment of compensation for the land on which the station was built, and asked the government to assist solve some of them.
Those are the key problems we have for the
Governor Abdullahi Adamu commended the foresight of the federal government in citing the station, saying that the media output will help a lot on information dissemination. The governor similarly congratulated the management of NTA Lafia for getting the station on air, but said the biggest challenge is that of keeping it alive. He challenged the station to propagate the unique socio-economic and cultural value system of the people of Nasarawa State, saying anything short of that is unacceptable.
Secondly, I don't expect negative competition between you and the alternative station. I want to compete with you. I want you to beat them if you can. But do it healthy. Be friends. I don't want anything like, I finish my program and then you see here and there, you don't shake hands, you are quarreling with yourselves. And I don't want that to happen. I want you to see yourself as having the same purpose of informing, educating, entertaining. You want them to have different masters.
Responding to some of the requests, the governor gave the approval for a bus and the extension of power supply to the site. Hamza Musa Makarfi, NTA News. The Literacy Enhancement Assistance Program, otherwise known as LEAP, has got a boost in Nasarawa State with the approval of 16 million naira by Governor Abdullahi Adamu. The governor gave the approval today when he received Lisa Sliper Mbaki, LEAP Chief of Party from Abuja, and the program implementers from the State Primary Education Board. Abdullahi Adamu said the government fully identifies with the efforts of LEAP to increase the educational fortunes of the state. The LEAP Chief of Party had earlier solicited greater commitment of the government to the program.
You may already know we have an interactive radio instruction element to what we do. It helps to reinforce the training that we provide to the primary school teachers so that they can actually use the radio program in the classroom with the children. And it's been found to be very effective in terms of inspiring the teachers, inspiring the students. It's a popular program. The difficulty that we're having here in Nasarawa is that the broadcast signal from NBS, which is our broadcast partner, cannot carry itself far enough to Eke and some parts of Keffi. So we're having difficulty in the broadcast signal.
Limited reach.
Yes. Right. And our understanding from talking with the managing director at NBS is simply that it's an issue of their electrical power, that they do not have, right now they're not running their transmitter on full force in terms of electrical power, and so they need additional power to run the broadcast.
Mr. George Bashi, LEAP Policy Coordinator, said the program since its introduction in the state provided support base for data collection, creation of fora for stakeholders, and teacher improvement support service. LEAP also, according to him, produced interactive radio instruction, rehabilitated some schools, and provided capacity building for parent-teachers associations in the state. Hamza Musa Makarfi, NTA News.